So this right here is a MacBook I recently acquired for free. It's a nice little system. It's a 2007 MacBook, actually still quite usable. I fired it up and used it a little bit, and don't mind using it actually very much. You can see I haven't really cleaned it that much. It's still fairly clean, runs just fine. When I got it, it was gutted so that there was kind of dirty on the top, but it was gutted so that there was no hard drive and no RAM in it. I put a 160 gig laptop drive I had laying around and 4 gigs RAM in. Actually pretty snappy with that specs, and I also chucked Debian Linux on it, because that's what I felt like using. So here's the thing. I found some screws, or I actually found the original ones when I was looking more in where it came from, to put the hard drive in properly so it doesn't like bounce up and down right now. Because you can see this is not held in by anything. Problem is I'm going to open it up and do it. And when I'm opening it up, I might as well check the fan and clean out that thing and just kind of show you a quick little what's inside this laptop. So let's go open it up. Basically, if you want to open these guys up, screws here, screws here, screws here, 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 and here, and a few more screws here. It's some of these, not all of them, I think. I don't know exactly which ones. I normally use iFixit guides and suggest you do too. But I'm going to go open it up, and then we can take a look inside. So, let's do that. So it's all off, and now I've unplugged everything, so you can't just do this. You have to unplug some stuff. This piece here pops right off, and we can see there's a bit of dust. I'm not seeing much in the fan, so I'm probably not going to take it off because it's not even very dusty. Here's the little cooling solution heat pipe that goes here. We see all the RAM here. We see the hard drive, which I want to access. It just unplugs like this. Has a cool little mechanism. Now I'm going to put the screws in here. Hard drive just takes these little Phillips screws here. Or, no, they're not Phillips, but they basically slide into this little gap here to keep it from bouncing up and down. Here's the RAM. So if we take a closer look at the motherboard, here's what you can see. So you can see the RAM modules are here. Wi-Fi cards here. We got power delivery here. For all the components, basically. All the ports are here. We got the CPUs down here. We have the chipset, which also has the GPU. It's Intel HD graphics, so it's not great. The fan and the little heatsink here to keep that cool. We have a little subwoofer here. I mean, not much of a subwoofer, realistically. We got the optical drive here. And, yeah, that's about it. Laptops these days have gotten quite simple and compact. So, I'm going to install this hard drive, and then I'll boot it up and show you a little bit around of what I have installed on it, but knowing me, installs don't stay for long, so I'm going to go install the hard drive. Okay now, so hard drive has all of its screws. I'm going to put it in, and I put this piece of blue tape on because I don't have the original pull tab, so if I ever want to change drives again, which I probably do, I can just pull on this, and the drive comes right out. Or it should, but it's gonna. I'm not going to pull it out right now. So now I just have to reassemble it. It's actually fairly simple. Just this little cable just plugs right in, and then I'll boot it up. Okay, so we're going to boot them up. And here we can see I have Debian on it. So there you go, booted into Debian. It has full disk encryption, and I'm not giving away the password for that, so I'm going to turn the camera off for a second, type that in. I think I'm going to show you how long it takes. So okay, password's all typed in. Now if I hit enter, it should just boot it right up. There you go, it's booting it, and let's see how fast it boots. It's going to boot into the GNOME Desktop Manager. Right now it's formatted as BTRFS. Yeah, it'll take a minute or two, so let's see how long this takes. There you go, I'm logged in now. We can see, so I've modded it quite a bit from stock. So it's opening all my windows, I told it to do that. I then have Whisker, which is this little menu here they have mapped to Super Space, kind of like macOS 10, because you can't just have Super. I might work on configuring that though. We see fan speed. Core temp right now is 33 degrees on the CPU. If I go cat/proc/CPU, Oh, you can see, there you go. This here is the CPU. So it's a Core 2 Duo T7500. If we go graphics info, there's a lot of stuff there. But it's, where does it say it? It says it's a, oh, it doesn't say the actual version. It's a GMA X3100, nothing that exciting. Drive, it's a 160 gig drive. H-top, doesn't show us much. It's a dual core, 4 gigs RAM, it's been up for 3 minutes. So, One more thing I'm gonna point out, software-wise, there's really not much exciting on here. X-Spice is slightly zippier than GNOME, but it's definitely not ultra lightweight, but this system isn't that. I'm going to try running it on a second monitor that I have here. I just happen to have the mini DVI adapter. Because I will say one thing about Apple, the one thing that seems to really annoy me, is it's like every week, or every few years, they seem to have a new connector for connecting their monitors. Luckily they haven't changed it. Okay. Here you go, we got 2 of them. I think you can see that, right? Let's go into settings and displays. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I have to enable it here. Is it duplicated? Do I have to duplicate it? I don't know. Let me look at it. And there you go. With a bit of configuration, at least in GNOME, I can get... Yeah, GNOME's being a lot slower. Which, I guess I just haven't used GNOME for a while. But now I can drag it, and they're both running at native res. This isn't making the GPU happy. I'm gonna try chucking YouTube on one monitor, just for fun. Let's do this. And yeah, thanks to this system, I can play YouTube on one monitor. Can I play it full screen? My guess is no. Oh, it's doing it. Yeah, it's dropping a couple of frames and my CPU is basically maxed. But it's actually doing it pretty well. Yeah, it's playing HD YouTube in one monitor and I still got another usable monitor. Wow, this thing's actually better than I thought it could do. And you can see it like stutter when I do that, but I'm running 2 monitors on an older laptop, running GNOME, which is known for being kind of heavy these days. Yeah, so I'm going to try to see if I can set up XFICE to do this as well. And just log out of this account here. I got GNOME to look really pretty on this system. XFICE seems to be more utilitarian and nice, but GNOME just seems to be prettier. You can decide what you like on that, about which one you should pick. Well, after about a few seconds of Googling, I got it to work perfectly fine. The only problem is, well, let's say it this way, you have to use the terminal, which I don't mind. It's just, if you're going to give me this GUI, could you please put a little bit extra? Because I have to use Xrandar, which is the Xorg's window management system. No, I can't do that. I was wondering if I could do that. So basically you just tell it that this output's at the right of this output, and then it does blah. But it works fine. It's a bit zippier. I'm going to do that same test again, so if I go onto YouTube... Oh yes, you're a bit different. And I look up my videos and play it. Let me just do it. There you go, we have the same test using probably actually slightly less CPU. They're both running in HD and everything. And there you go. So XFCE is slightly lighter weight, but it's definitely not an ultra lightweight desktop manager. If you want something like that, OpenBox is better and LXDE is also slightly better. But do what you will. I'm also curious if I change workspaces. Yeah, it changes them for both monitors. If I want to, I could duplicate under workspaces both of these monitors. These aren't separate workspaces, so it switches all of it. XFCE also has a lot less animations and stuff, so think of it as you will. So this is kind of my little Linux setup on this guy. He's actually quite good. For being 8 years old, I think now, yeah, that seems about right. Running HD YouTube perfectly. browsing the web perfectly, everything. It's not a bad find, especially since everything in here is free. Yeah, so thanks for watching this quick little video, and I'm going to stop rambling now. And please like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I might be doing some other things on this guy later. Might get a battery for it, because he doesn't have that right now. Don't know?